Lately, I've seen a couple other videos about people beating things up, so I thought to myself, why don't I give it a go? First off, I'm going to be using myself as a reference here. I'm 5'8" and exactly 108 pounds. I promise I'm not 12. I'm just Asian. The mugging will take place after work hours. So-and-so is walking home late at night after a long day of recordings and other idle business when they decide to take a shortcut to their home through the park. And all of a sudden, BAM! A hooded figure pops out and demands their wallet. I'm gonna give myself a little shanky shank. It sounds unfair to have a weapon, but I'm a mugger. Who tries to mug somebody unarmed? However, my goal is not to kill the idol. I'm not a monster, but simply to take their wallet and buy myself a nice bag of Pop-Tarts for $1.75 from the nearby vending machine. I just want to rough them up enough to get my hands on the goods. I will generally assume that each idol is unarmed, unless some weapon is an important part of their image. For the ones who have weapons, they are likely actually skilled at using said weapon, so they'll probably be me. For the unarmed ones, I'll determine it based on physical capability and other relevant attributes to see who'd win. Oh, and one more thing. I also love playing Hololive fan games too. If you have something you'd want me to play, then let me know down below, and maybe even, I don't know, subscribe if you're thinking I'm kinda cool for some reason. Now, I'm gonna stop yappity yapping and start this. Starting from the top, in Hololive's Generation 0, we have our first victim. It's your shooting star and your diamond in the rough. The idol VTuber, Hoshimachi Suisei! While Suisei is primarily a bright shining idol, she also has her mostly retired Suicune outside. She's got herself a gigantic golden axe to defend herself with. It's very obvious to see which weapon has more reach. Not only would she actually move to defend herself, she would probably also kill me out of self-defense. Not only do I not make it out with money, I likely don't make it out at all. Next up is Sakura Miko. While she may be pretty elite, she doesn't seem to have much going on defensively, nor anything going on up top. She's very aloof and absent-minded. Or, to put it more simply, she's as dumb as a sack of potatoes. Idol? Hell no, I see free potatoes! I could easily flip her over and shake out her pockets. I can practically taste the sugar in my mouth already. Azuki is our next member of Gen 0, another singer and idol type. She clocks in at 158 centimeters, just slightly shorter than Suisei. I pulled this from the Hololive website and I have no clue how tall that is. I do know that I'm 170, and 170 is a bigger number than 158, so whatever. While she may also be an idol, she doesn't really have a threatening aura about her. However, she doesn't seem stupid. She might have the hindsight to keep a buzzer or pepper spray on her. Either way, I probably don't think I would be able to take this one. I have a knife, but Azuki would likely be prepared. Roboko-san is our first non-human entry on the list, being a robot. As a robot, she's likely not made of flesh and bone. Mind-blowing. And if the math is mathing, a knife made out of plastic would likely not be able to pierce an outer shell of metal. Because she's a robot, she would also likely have lasers and rockets and stuff. And she could probably end me with a single kick. Just look at her feet. Starting off in Gen 1, we have our Gachima herself, Akai Hachima Hato. An unassuming college student, she has recently come back from hiatus after being in the hospital and working on school. Being clearly human, I could totally mug her, no problem. Yes, that sounds really bad, and yes, it sounds like I'm implying that I could beat up a freshly discharged hospital patient. But hear me out, I could totally mug her. Matsuri Matsuri is up next. Matsuri may seem to be just a dude. There's one crucial thing that we are missing here. I am, myself, just a dude. However,
I'm God, okay?
Next in Gen 1 is Shirakami Fubuki, who I'm putting here instead of gamers because screw you. This one might be a little tougher since she's a fox. I did a quick Google search, and apparently, foxes can run up to 45 miles per hour. She could probably punch me in the gut and just run away. I can't really mug someone who's just ran away and is not currently in front of me. This is probably one of the few that I can't mug that doesn't straight up kill me.
No DP for you to bait out there, but there is the level 2 reversal, right?
Okay, bursts out. Didn't want to take out that much damage.
Oh, Atkins has no room. Oh, never mind!
Drops out.
Wait, that's so evil. On the other side, that's not too bad. Block the air chainsaw, and the challenge after makes you use the burst, yep.
Okay. Oh, goes
Oh,
for
little reset! Yeah, you thought we were gonna see another 20-second long combo. No, sir, you gotta be awake at the wheel!
Is he gonna burst? Yep.
Oh, caught on nice
solid
anti-air.
anti-air. Aki's 5M has frame 1 head invuln.
And keep it going. We have so much meter on the side of Atkins as well, but now you're down quite a few resources. Boom divorce.
Ooh, burst immediately.
Oh, God, with the beam! This is gonna kill! Kraken Atkins moves on to get the run back in Grand Finals loser's side.
Mallow is our second non-human, being a vampire. She may not enjoy drinking blood as evidenced by the official site, but she's still a vampire. If JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has taught me anything, don't fuck with a vampire. Don't do it. They can fly and have super strength and everything. If you rewind the video, this takes place freshly after work hours. At night. Forget trying to mug her, I'm trying to live. First off is Yusuke Choko. We don't exactly have specifics on what exactly she is, but it's not very hard to tell at all. She's a pair of horns, pointed tail, and a pair of wings. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say she's some kind of demon, but I don't know. Choko is known for sleeping for sometimes even 12 hours at a time. If I'm really lucky, she'll just not bother and hand me the $1.75. The more likely outcome, however, is that she unintentionally distracts me by existing just long enough to walk away. Not even flee, just walk away. She wouldn't even take the time to beat me up because she just probably wants to go to sleep since it's so late. Nakiri Ayame is the next member of Gen 2. She's an Oni, wielding a pair of katanas. This simple fact makes her easily one of, if not the most deadly among the JP side. Waving a plastic knife at her is like trying to tell off somebody who's parked their tank in a no parking zone by waving my arms and saying no. The difference in power here is just not worth it. What am I supposed to do? If anything, I just want to avoid the Nakiri herself at all costs. I'm better off robbing the local bank because the police won't chop my limbs off. Next up is probably the one person I could take in Gen 2. Minato Aqua is a maid who spent her time becoming a solo master in Apex Legends, among other things. It makes me a little sad to leave her with this, but I would likely make quick work of her and be just walking off with my cinnamon Pop-Tarts before you blink. She's extremely shy and will likely hand over her cash the moment I pull out the plastic knife. Not even a question. Going back to the gauntlet, we have the Knot Duck. Rosetta Subaru is a very high energy tomboy measuring up to be 154 centimeters. She may seem to be literally just another dude as well, but our problem lies with who this regular dude is. She's literally a police officer. That's all I'm gonna say. And finally in Gen 2, we have Murasaki Shion. I'm gonna let one clip do the speaking.
すみません、失礼します。先輩。
I plan on splitting this into multiple parts so people don't get burnt out by my yappity yappin'. Rest of the JP branch going into a second part, and then EN and ID in their own third video. So that's where this is going to be cut for now. But if you like what you're seeing, then let me know down below with a comment. Tell me how cool I am, or how I'd actually get beat up by Aqua. And maybe subscribe too if you actually do think I'm kinda cool for whatever reason. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a good day. I hope to see you in the next one.